Good morning again. It is Friday morning now. I ended up sleeping in the truck in my sleeping bag. It's supposed to get down to like 34 degrees at night, and I decided to leave the engine off, and I was pretty much fine in just the sleeping bag. Definitely not the most comfortable night of sleep I've ever had, but possibly not the worst. I did get a couple hours of good deep sleep in. But the sun is up now, so time to get up and start heading off to our first adventures. I take that back, guys. It got down to 28 degrees last night. I was watching YouTube videos a few months back, and I saw this video on the Berkeley Pit. And it's an open pit copper mine that evidently got filled up with water or something, and now it's this big acidic pit basically, and it's in Butte, Montana. So since I am right near Butte, Montana, I decided to come on over to the Berkeley Pit and see it for myself. The official viewing stand is closed, I guess because of the COVID. It's a little tunnel right there, and it takes you into it. So unfortunately, I cannot see the actual pit. Because the pit is so toxic, it kills all the birds and fish that would go in it. So they have a cannon that goes off every few minutes to scare the birds away. And I can actually hear the cannon going off, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, this is all I can see. Not a whole lot, unfortunately. I've come down the road a little ways from the Berkeley Pit over to the Montana Tech campus, and it looks like there's a little disc golf course over here. It also looks on the UDisc app like it's on the side of a hill, and it's kind of looking like that in real life. So I'm gonna take a look at it before I decide if I want to play it or not, because it also looks very long. Alright, so the course is all over here. There's actually a basket way over there in those trees. I guess I might as well try and play since I'm already here. They also have a nice little pump track here too. I guess I'll go grab my discs. Kind of thinking I might lose some discs on this course. I'm gonna try not to. Alright, turns out there is actually a lot of mountain bike trails here, not just the pump track in a 1 mile loop. There's a whole bunch of jump lines and stuff like that. So I hurried up, finished up the disc golf 2 over par, and now I'm gonna get changed up to a mountain bike. So MTV Project was incorrect on how many miles of trails were here. I did about 4 miles of trails, and I didn't even do all the trails. The trails were very well marked, had signs at like almost every intersection. I think there's probably about another 4 miles worth of trails out here. I kind of wish I had time to do them all, but I do feel like there are better trails to be done later on today on this trip. So we're gonna head out of Butte and get on the road heading towards Idaho. Before I leave Butte, one more thing I gotta do. So there's another disc golf course in Butte that I really wanted to do. All the reviews said it was one of the most beautiful courses that they've ever played. So it's kind of on my way back towards Idaho. So this is the course, 1 basket there. Hole 1 is over there into the woods. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty interesting course. And let's go see how I do. Alright, overall, pretty good course. I ended up throwing even. I thought I messed up on the last hole, but it was actually a par 4, so I ended up parring the last hole. I had 2 birds and 2 bogeys, so pretty good time. As far as this being the most beautiful course in Montana, I've only played 5 of them so far. I would say this was number 1. I don't think it's the most beautiful course I've ever played, or the most difficult, but it was very fun. It's nice to be able to throw in the trees. Most of the places I've been going have no trees. That's a whole new technicality to it. So now I am on my way to Idaho. Got a 4-hour drive to get to my next destination. So let's get going. Well guys, it's official. I made it to Idaho! I'm sure I don't need to tell you guys what I'm doing now, but I'll tell you where I am. I'm in Pocatello, Idaho, and I'm here to ride mountain bikes, of course. The trail starts out right over here, going up the valley. Should be a pretty good trail, I hope, but I'm gonna find out. I will be the judge of that, and I'll let you guys know what it was like when I get done.
Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Alright, pretty much at the top of the trail. Took 5 miles to get here, 1,500 feet of climbing, and it's all downhill from here. So those trails were pretty beginner friendly. Honestly, a little too beginner friendly for my liking. There was no like technical downhill stuff, or not really any jumps on the side of the trail or anything like that. They're decent trails, but I've ridden better, and so I'm gonna give these trails, I guess, like a 6 out of 10. Not bad, but not what I was looking for. So I was just now leaving whatever the town that I am in is called, and I saw these little mountain bike trails on the side of the road. I was like, oh, that looks like some pretty neat little trails. And then I saw some of the biggest jumps that I have ever seen in my life. And so now I'm putting on this kit again just to go check out these trails, because I'm not going to go right up there in jeans. I might as well put on some shorts. If I'm going to put on shorts, I'm not going to wear my polo. So here I am, kitting up in this dirty kit again to go do, I don't know, 1 mile ride. Let's go check out these jumps. What I'm talking about, guys. Gigantic drop here, huge step up, berm, big old double, and there's more stuff after. Side by side. Alright, weekenders, I've come down the road a little bit, about 20 minutes down the road, and I've decided to finally take a shower. It's been a good little while. Been wearing these clothes for a long time. I do have some fresh ones, so looking forward to that. But that's pretty much going to be it for today. I think that because I'm so tired, I'm going to sleep pretty good in the truck tonight. But I guess you'll have to tune in to the next episode to find out.